Okay, this is now the 5-minute tarot for the 4th of April 2017. And I picked a card, and the one I got today was the 5 of Cups. So we look at the picture, and we've got this fellow. Well, we've got 3 cups on the left, and they've been overturned, and 2 cups on the right, and they're still upright. And we've got this person standing between them, looking down, but we don't know whether he's happy or sad, whether he knocked them over or what he's doing there. We don't really know. Okay, so maybe we focus on the 3 and the 2 of Cups. So if you think of the 3 of Cups, we've got the card of celebration with the women dancing. But the 3 cups in the picture have been knocked over. It's as if we're being told that the celebration from before ended badly, or so either the celebration got out of hand, which can happen, as you probably know, or else it turns out that there wasn't a good reason to celebrate. So things have gone wrong with the 3 of Cups. But we've got the 2 cups are still upright. So it can be that if this card comes up and it's the answer to a question, make sure that you have good reason to celebrate. So if you're happy or confident about something, think about it and make sure that you're justified in having confidence. And maybe what you do is you examine what it is that you're planning or what it is you're thinking, and identify possible weaknesses. And if you understand what the weakness is, either you're going to be able to handle it better if the weakness materializes, or else, as sometimes happens, and you may already be aware of this, but sometimes if you have an idea of how to handle a problem if it arises, the problem doesn't arise in the first place. And it's as if there was a lesson involved in that particular problem. The fact that you've actually thought about it and you've shown that you're willing to deal with it, it means that the lesson doesn't have to happen because you've already learned it by thinking about it in advance. And that can be part of what's going on with life and with living. That if you're willing to face a fear or face something that you really don't want to deal with, it ends up being an awful lot easier than you thought it was going to be, or else it doesn't need to materialize in the first place. So that's the 3 cups that have been tipped over. But we've got the 2 as well. And it makes me think of the difference between 2 and 3. So you probably know this as well. If it's you and somebody else and you have to make a decision, it's easy enough to make a decision, right? Or like, where are we going to go? Do you want to go and see this movie or that movie? And you go and see one movie or the other. You know what it's like if there are 3 of you. If 3 people have to decide where they're all going to go, which movie you're going to see, where you're going to eat, what time you have to be at a certain place. It becomes, even though it's only 1 extra person, this 3rd person, it can make it completely complicated and impossible to make a decision or to get a decision made. And this can be the difference between the 2 and the 3 of Cups. That with 2 cups, it's relatively easy. You may disagree, but it's okay. You can get on with it. With 3 cups, it can become a real production. And this can be important for the question or for the questioner. So somebody wants an answer to a question. If the 5 of Cups comes up, it can be important for the questioner to think about the number of people involved. So, and what happens when you've got a certain number of people involved. 2 is easy. 3, it's like, it can be impossible. So with this 5 of Cups, think about who actually is involved in the situation you're asking about. Who is in a position who can make a decision in the question that you're asking about, and who's just a bystander and somebody who's part of it but really not that important, or somebody who doesn't have any kind of final say, or really isn't able to give or isn't supposed to give that much input to what's going on. And so the 5 of Cups reversed can be all sorts of people who have nothing to do with the question, think they have something to do with the question and offer information or offer advice, and it's a waste of time. Okay. Tomorrow will be something else. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.